seems so unimposing in the light.
Mm.
The light's on. I mean, I know how to run audio cables.
Yeah,
Being,
this is...
being in a rock band and all.
Joyce. My mother's house.
Where the heat's coming on nice and strong.
Yeah,
Alright,
wicked
noise.
This house has a pretty ordinary history, really. The house itself is built a mere feet away from a cemetery called the Leach Cemetery, which dates back to 1768. It is a Revolutionary era cemetery. Possibly named after a Revolutionary War captain named Simeon Leach. And the house here was built in 1906 by William Simmons, and he lived here with his wife Hattie. He built this house, I believe, with his brothers and his father. His father was a builder. He had brothers who were also carpenters and masons. And they lived here with their two daughters. Basically, they're the only family that ever lived in this house. The younger daughter, Blanche, married and moved away in the early 1920s. The other daughter, Miriam, never did marry. She stayed here, lived with the parents. William passed away approximately around 1942. Hattie and Miriam continued to live in the house until about 1947 when Hattie, the mother, passed away. As far as we know at that point in time, according to the Brockton directories, Miriam, I believe, rented out rooms in the house to 3 other women. I have a feeling they're probably people that she worked with. She was a stenographer, and the other women were all listed as office workers. At some point in time, Blanche returned to the home and lived once again here with Miriam. Miriam passed away around 1982, where the home was deeded to Blanche. And Blanche probably lived here a few more years and then sold the house to its current owner around about 1987, I believe. So since 1987, this house has really never been a home again. No one's occupied this property. It's basically used as storage and office space. So I guess we have a lot of lonely ghosts here. So that's the history of the house.
Well, I've had a couple of experiences in the house that I haven't really talked to too many people about because I think people would think I was crazy. And I was over there fixing a computer one day in Tom Kerrigan's office, and I heard something like a chair rolling upstairs. I wasn't quite sure what it was. I thought maybe Ray, which is one of our workers, was there. I didn't check to see if the car was outside. But after a while I got up and I did, and his car wasn't there. And then I went back and I sat down and I heard the chair rolling again. Then I got a little bit of the hair standing up on the back of my arms. And that went away. That was really short and brief. I never heard it again after that time. I was upstairs in Ray's office, working on a computer up there, again by myself in the house. And I heard footsteps coming up the stairs, in which again I thought it was Tom. And I yelled, "Tom," and no one answered. And I yelled, "Tom," again, and no one answered. And then I heard footsteps again, and that was the end of that experience because I got out of the house really fast after that. I was a little uncomfortable. I think there was one more time, maybe 6 months after that, I was upstairs in the hallway just coming out of, there was a bathroom upstairs. And in the hallway, there was a certain part of the hallway where the hallway met the stairs to go upstairs. There's another set of stairs. And right around in that area, it just felt extraordinarily cold, like someone had the window open. It was 30 degrees out. And it was really summertime, so I thought that that was a little unusual, and that made me feel uneasy. Those are my basic experiences in the house. I've had a few conversations with some people here that have heard things and seen things move around in the kitchen, thinking that people were stealing their silverware and little tiny things like that. But after that, I kind of had a little conversation with the ghost and said, if you leave me alone, I'll leave you alone. And ever since then, I never heard anything. But those are my experiences in the house.
Yeah. Basically the same thing we did last time.
Okay.
Maybe a bit more response.
Okay. Hattie, we're back. Hope you're happy to see us tonight. We'd just like to ask you some more questions about the house and about your lives here. How long did you live here in the house? And you had two daughters, Miriam and Blanche. And did Blanche ever have any children? How long were you and William married? Can you tell me what year William passed away? I should have made a list. I meant to do that. Is Blanche here this evening? We'd love to hear from Blanche.